Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we are going to discuss about Unit 25. We are from Group 1. But before that, let me introduce myself. I am Tiffany.
And I am Putri Ayu Hapso.
And I'm Muhammad Rafi Arlindio.
Hi, I'm Mariska Rimadona.
Okay guys, we start this discussion today. Who wants to give opinion about the first case?
In my opinion, Mr. James Jones has to pay a fine $100 because he has committed the crime of being drunk while driving, which should be that every person who drives a vehicle on the road must drive his vehicle naturally and with full concentration. If the driver drives a vehicle on the road improperly and performs other activities or is influenced by a situation that causes interference concentration in driving on the road, it will be subject to fines and criminal imprisonment. In this case, the state of a drunk driver can be said to be a dangerous situation.
In my opinion, Mr. James Jones has to pay the full amount as much as the amount of fines that is $15 because seeing from the explanation of the case, the lawsuit by Mr. Brown, the full error occurred because Mr. James Jones would rob the car exit the speed of the car was dated. It was a loss of consciousness because in taxation and 1/4 of the money, other fines paid by petty contractors such as the Disco Bar, the City of Los Angeles, the Ford Motor Co., the Harper Aluminium, the partner of health education, welfare, and the last, the state of California.
In my opinion, Mrs. Brown must be responsible for what her husband did by paying for all care of victims, ranging from pedestrians to the damage suffered due to the incident. Money to be spent is $1,250 in order to pay for the care of victims and damage to the shoulder of the road.
Well, okay, I think according to the law that I know about traffic accident for drunk motorists in Indonesia, accordance with Article 229, paragraph 2, shall be sentenced to a maximum imprisonment of 6 months and or a maximum fine of 1 million rupiahs or the equivalent of 16.8 US dollars. So that was enough for Mr. Brown to revert to Mr. Jones in accordance with the information in the first case on page 100 of this. Well, thank you. Yes, we have a diverse statement about this, but it's good. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.